Move slow, then move fast. I got two stories for y'all today. So, today we went to the supermarket, not supermarket, but we went to Lidl, which is kind of like a supermarket. And anyway, hopefully you guys can see me. My wife is way faster than I am. So, usually if we have to go somewhere, it takes me an extra 10 or 20 minutes to get ready. I don't know why, but because if I move too fast, I do know why. If I move too fast, then I make mistakes. I make mistakes, or I leave my wallet, or I leave my phone, or I leave my keys, or I forget something. So that's why I move slow. My wife is the opposite. So if she wants to do something, she just goes, right? But then she makes mistakes, right? So I guess that's why we're together. Maybe we're like the perfect couple. She's extrovert, I'm introvert, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we went to Lidl, and we have two kids, so we had to prepare our two kids. I have a daughter who's 6 months, and I have a son who is 2 years and 6 months, more or less. He's 2 years and 7 months. So she takes the six month old baby downstairs, and I take my son, my son stays here in the apartment. Now downstairs in the basement there are bicycles and things like that. So I'm like, babe, get the bicycle ready. I'm gonna take the bike, and she just walks to the store. But anyway, the bike. The reason why I'm taking the bike is there's no air in the tires, and I have to pump up the air, pump up the tires, because the last time I had the bike, it was really difficult for me to ride the bike. So I was like, this time I'm going to put some air in the tires. I'm going to take some time and go slow, okay? Instead of just taking the bike and then riding the bike, and I have to, and it's even harder. So take 10 minutes, put air in the tires, and then go fast. And that's what I did today. I put air in the tires, and my wife just started walking. Now, by the time I finished with the air, and by the time I reached my wife, she was halfway there, right? So she's going, pshing. But me, I took my time, and I put air in the tires so that it could be easier in the long run. Why am I telling you this story? How does this apply to English? When you're learning English, or when you're practicing or improving your fluency, it's really important to go slow at the beginning. And I'll give you an example. So my son, he's 2 years, 7 months, and he can speak 3 languages already. But what he does, and I learn a lot from my son, is when he learns a new word, for example, I don't know, it could be pineapple, right? Or if he's speaking a sentence, he'll go, I like the pineapples, right? He's trying to pronounce. Now, for you, when you're learning a new word or a new phrase, or if it's a new pronunciation, you can do the same thing where you repeat the words at least 7 times. At least 7 times. And I know it's boring. I know it's frustrating. But the repetition produces mastery. And if you go slow at the beginning, you repeat, the next time you say the word faster. So it's building a foundation first. So if you build that foundation first, really good, the pronunciation, the right word, if you know the right meaning, then the next time it's faster. And then it gets faster and faster and faster and faster. And that's why I say many people, if you're starting at the beginning, if you're learning a language, and if your level is a beginner or A0, it's the hardest part of learning a language. A0 to B2, you're learning new words, new vocabulary, new grammar, and it's just so difficult. But once you get air in your tires, you start to roll, and you start to ride, and you start to enjoy the language, and you start to have fun. And that's the name of the game. Go slow so that you can go fast.